Stress is a popular topic in news broadcasts and in the blogosphere. We make stress out to be some sort of villain when stress is simply how our bodies react to change. The change could be good or bad, it doesn't matter, it's still stressful. The issue is not with stress per se, but with how we choose to react to the stress in our lives. In a class on stress management at Swedish Heart Institute in Seattle, students are taught that approximately 90% of illness in the United States is stress-related. Additionally, they're taught that about 80% of doctor visits in the United States are also stress-related. If we can find a way to effectively manage our stress, we can dramatically reduce the cost of medical care, and it won't require agreement in Congress. Stress comes in two forms: high intensity, low duration, and low intensity, high duration. The first, high intensity, low duration, is the kind of stress you experience when you're in a foot race or preparing for a test, especially when you cram at the last minute. A downed email server or a firewall is also a source of high intensity, hopefully low duration stress. The second kind of stress is low intensity, high duration. This is the stress from a bad job, a difficult relationship, financial problems, and similar ongoing issues. It can slowly eat away at you, causing problems such as anxiety, sleeplessness, fatigue, and lack of concentration. When you find yourself in a stressful situation, begin by identifying whether the source of the stress is within your control or not. If it's not within your control, say the weather, your best choice is to take a breath and let it go. There are many things in life which are completely beyond our control. When we encounter them, such as government regulations, traffic jams, crowded airports, delayed flights, and so on, our best choice is just to let it go. When there's nothing we can do about a situation, why on earth should we allow ourselves to get stressed out about it? Take a breath and let it go. Try asking yourself if it's worth having a heart attack over backed up traffic. I hope your answer is no. If the source of stress is within your control, start identifying what you can do about it. Even in a crisis situation, it's important to consider options. Now, you may need to do so very quickly, but still give yourself a moment to consider options. Evaluate your options based on achieving a positive outcome for the four stakeholders: yourself, the organization, your colleagues, and your customers. Now, depending on the nature of the stress, you may need to evaluate possible outcomes for each of the stakeholders separately. You might also need to involve others, such as a boss or a colleague, in your evaluation of options to deal with the stress. Remember, when involving others, to maintain your calm and act in a dignified and respectful manner. To deal with short-term stress, remember the stoplight metaphor. Red means stop, yellow means consider your range of options, and green means choose the best one. It's similar to what your parents may have told you when you were young. When you get angry, count to 10 before you say or do anything. Other tactics for dealing with short-term stress include going for a short walk outside, splashing water on your face, watching funny YouTube videos, or otherwise distracting yourself temporarily from the source of stress. To deal with long-term stress, try to objectively look at the causes of the stress and identify ways to deal with it. If the cause is something large and overwhelming, such as a mountain of debt, try breaking it down into smaller chunks so you can have small victories. The psychological effect of small daily or weekly victories can give you a sense of accomplishment that will keep you going toward the bigger goal. Additionally, consider ways to generally maintain your calm, such as meditation. If you're religious, people with an active prayer life also seem to be better able to maintain their calm. If neither meditation nor prayer are your thing, find activities outside of work such as music, gardening, woodworking, pottery, volunteering, running, bicycling, exercise, or yoga. Look for something to focus your mind that has little or nothing to do with your work. Additionally, if stress is a problem for you, look at your diet. Consider switching to a diet heavy on fruits, vegetables, and grains, and low on animal fat, sugars, and processed foods. Lose the soft drinks, energy drinks, and coffee, and instead drink lots of water. Just like a car, our bodies, including our brains, require good fuel to achieve optimum performance. For more ideas on how to improve communication and customer service skills, bring my one-day IT customer service training seminar on-site to your location for your group, small or large. Visit www.doncrawley.com for the course description and outline. Or pick up a copy of my IT customer service book, The Compassionate Geek: How Engineers, IT Pros, and Other Tech Specialists Can Master Human Relation Skills to Deliver Outstanding Customer Service, available in Kindle and paperback editions through Amazon and other resellers. Remember, stress is not the problem. It's how we respond to the stress in our lives that can become the problem. By identifying the sources of stress in our lives, by letting go of the things we can't control, and by taking good care of ourselves, we can manage our stress effectively to our own benefit and the benefit of everyone around us. I'm Don Crawley. I'll see you next time.